Look, I know I'm wearing a jacket right now, and that's because the AC is cranked up in my house, but we have had heat advisories back to back here because it's been consistently over 100 degrees. It's truly just like unlivable out there. I'm really sensitive to heat. I feel like more so than the average person. I literally cannot function in the heat. Even just walking from outside to my car and how hot the car is in the morning, I'm like having shortness of breath, literally grasping for air, on the edge of a panic attack. I do not handle heat well. And every time we go out and I see workers that work in this heat, I'm like silently praying for them. I can't imagine working in this heat. It's at a unfathomable level. When it comes to perfumes, obviously we all know sweet perfumes, exceptionally strong perfumes are just not gonna cut it in the summer. You might just like choke yourself out even more. I'm a sweet perfume lover through and through, and even I can't do it. I need something that's going to be refreshing and uplifting and invigorating, especially if I'm having a day where I know I'm gonna be outside like a good amount, which honestly is not happening much these days, which I'm very grateful for. But if that was the case for you and you're like, I don't want to be doing too much in the summer heat, but I still want to smell good and fresh, obviously to add on to the summer heat, we sweat. Sweat creates bacteria, bacteria creates odor, and it's a breeding ground for just stink. And I think with this lineup of perfumes, you can really beat the summer heat and just smell fresh and clean. Some of them have a little sweetness to them, don't get me wrong, but nothing like gourmand or anything like that. We don't want to be doing that. My first recommendation to beat the summer heat, this is so inexpensive and very not talked about. Definitely nothing new. It is an old celebrity perfume, but I've been wearing this for the past couple days in this summer heat and loving it. Also, I've been realizing that this is such a long-lasting perfume. I don't know why I always had this impression that this perfume didn't have the best performance, but that has quickly changed. Literally yesterday specifically, I wore it, I put on my pajamas for the night, I slept, and the next morning I could still smell it on my pajamas, except I didn't spray it on my pajamas. I sprayed it on my skin. But it was so strong and long lasting that it had transferred onto my pajamas, and my pajamas smelled like this perfume. This is Riri by Rihanna. Nothing new. This is such an old fragrance, but this is truly incredible. This is like if you want to smell fresh, but you still gotta have a little bit of that sweetness. This is it. This is pretty much the equivalent perfume version of Pink Chiffon from Bath & Body Works. If you love Pink Chiffon, you're gonna love this. It's essentially the exact same scent, except this is stronger. I think an even better thing to do with this perfume is just layer it with Pink Chiffon and just add on to the strength. My husband is obsessed with this perfume, by the way. Every time I wear it, he thinks it's like the sexiest perfume in the world. I'm like, I don't know what he thinks is so sexy, because it's just like, I guess it's just because it's so feminine and it just smells really pretty and like pink. But yeah, he literally, every time I wear it, he's like, that is the sexiest perfume I've ever smelled. It's always these little cheapy perfumes that just will do it. This has passion fruit, rum, mandarin, cassis, middle notes of honeysuckle, pink, freesia, jasmine, orange blossom, and base notes of vanilla, musk, siam, benzoin, and sandalwood. This smells sweet, not too sweet. It's a little floral, but not too floral. It definitely has a freshness, uplifting quality about it. It's not gonna weigh you down in sweetness, nothing like that, but it's so pretty and feminine. And like I said, if you still want to smell sweet even in the summer heat, definitely check out Riri from Rihanna. It's heavily discontinued, but I'm sure you can find it on secondhand websites like Mercari, Poshmark, eBay, things like that. You can find it there, I'm sure. Next up would be Shiseido Zen. I almost made the mistake of decluttering this in my past video where I was cleaning out my perfume collection. It only took me smelling this once to just cancel that, because I'm like, what the heck was I thinking? This smells like a bougie, rich, classy woman, but not too mature. This is definitely the younger, more crazy sister to Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. Coco Mademoiselle can be a little too serious and it has a heavy dose of patchouli. This one is gonna play up on the fruits. It's very invigorating, very fresh, refreshing, and all that, but because of the fact that it just has more fruits, it feels a lot more playful and flirty rather than super serious like Coco Mademoiselle. I've had this for years. It smells exactly the same. Nothing has changed about it. If anything, I feel like this smells better. Grapefruit, pineapple, bergamot, orange, red apple, just a lot of fruits going on, and it's very bright and refreshing, but it's not like kitty fruity, you know, very mature in the best way, sexy, classy, but smells incredible for the summer heat, will not interfere with the summer heat and just like clash. This is one of those scents that will just smell beautifully on the skin even when your skin is just super hot. We can't have a beat the summer heat type perfume video without including Your Skin But Better scents, because these are just the top tier, the best scents to wear for the summer heat. And my first recommendation for that would be Glossier You. This is just the best of the best. This is so good. I'm obsessed with it. It's my second bottle of it. I have the 100 ml. I went through the, I think it's 1 fluid ounce, which I believe was like their standard size of it, and then they came out with the big boy version, which I'm so glad, because I went through that little one so fast. I was using it every day. It's a really easy scent to just use up because it is such an everyday scent. This one has this makeup powdery iris note that I'm obsessed with. It's just, it smells like cosmetics, and there's something so nostalgic about it. Then you get pink pepper, so it feels a little spicy. It has ambroxan and ambrette, which are those typical Your Skin But Better kind of notes, and it's just phenomenal. This is one of the most complimented scents I have in my entire collection. Every time I wear it, I get a compliment. It's fresh, it's unique, and there's really nothing like it. I love Glossier You. And speaking of Your Skin But Better, Molecule 1 is probably one of the best scents that you can wear in the summer heat. It just will mesh so perfectly even with the heat. This is literally a perfume that some people say smells like nothing. It actually doesn't smell like nothing. It just will trick you and make you think that you smell like nothing, even though you can be pretty strong to other people around you. This is a one singular note perfume. It only has ISOE Super, and ISOE Super is a booster note in perfumes. It's a type of note that just works with your skin chemistry and creates something different in literally every single person. No two people will smell the same even when they have this same perfume on. On my skin, what this does for me personally, which this is very personal to me, but it smells very woodsy and aromatic. Like I almost get a citrus that comes through in here, which translates to pretty like, aromatic woodsy, which I am obsessed with. So I'm glad that that's what it does to me. It smells like your skin, but your skin just smells incredible all on its own. Next up, another huge favorite is Father Figure. I've been wearing this a lot recently. I've made a nice little dent into it. It's perfect for this weather. The only thing I'll say, and I don't know if it's because I go nose blind to it. I used to think this scent lasted forever. I don't really think that anymore. I feel like this doesn't perform as well as I remember it. And again, I don't know if that's just because I go nose blind to it at some point, because I feel like I do smell it on clothes when I revisit them, but at some point in the day, whenever I wear this, I just don't smell it. So I don't know what's going on there, but Father Figure, one of the most phenomenal fig scents you will ever smell in your life. It smells like kind of like shaving cream, but not in a manly way. This is a unisex scent, but it doesn't smell manly. The fig in it is very sweet, but not too sweet. It's like juicy and sweet, but there's also a greenness about it. It's aromatic. It's so sexy. I find this incredibly sexy. A lot of the times with sexy perfumes, it's usually the stronger and they have a little bit more going on. If you want to smell sexy in the summer heat without doing too much, Father Figure. I promise you. This is another, just like Glossier You, highly complimented scent. Also, these two layer so nice. But even on its own, especially if you love fig notes, you're gonna love Father Figure. I know this was so popular at a point that it was just extinct. It was sold out everywhere, and I hope it's come back. I'm not sure if it's still sold out, but it's one of those scents that was popular for a good reason. It's definitely not overhyped in my opinion. Next, this scent has always been confusing to me because it's called Dolce from Dolce & Gabbana, but there's absolutely nothing sweet about it. There's not even a singular sweet note that is in this perfume. This smells like the most gorgeous garden of flowers that you have ever walked through. I don't even like heavy florals like that, but I love this, and I think anybody that doesn't like heavy florals will love this too. It's an aquatic floral. There's a freshness, like juiciness about it, and it's definitely more of a warm floral. Almost smells like pear to me. It's so good. This is so feminine. If you're getting married in the summer, I don't know when people get married. I didn't have a wedding. I don't like weddings. But if you're getting married in the heat, I feel like this is such a stunning perfume because it smells feminine. It smells ethereal and just like otherworldly, unreal, but so fresh and beautiful at the same time. Love Dolce. It's one of my signatures, and that's coming from someone that likes predominantly sweet scents. Next up, my newest addition to my collection, Gladiator's Oath from Ministry of Oud. This is an Arab perfume. It's a very not talked about Arab perfume. This is another one where if you want a little bit of sweetness in the summer but you don't want to be doing too much, that's this. This is gonna be a vanilla, but a very fresh vanilla and almost like a plummy vanilla. If you've ever smelled the pink Sol de Janeiro, I think it's like Bongia Bright scent, that one, it smells very, very similar to that. Very airy, fluffy vanilla with a rich, plummy, almost berry type of note in there that just works so well with the vanilla. I love this. It's very woodsy and again, smells really sexy and delicious on the skin without, again, doing too much for the summer. And then my last recommendation, obviously, I couldn't do this video without including the end-all be-all of all summer fragrances, which is MAC Turquoise. This scent, if you want to smell fresh and incredible, powerful, sexy in the summertime, this is it. MAC Turquoise will forever be that girl. This is one of the scents that is probably the oldest in my collection. Not like this bottle is the oldest, but it's one of my OG scents. I've been using this since I was a freshman in high school and I'm 27 now, so you can do the math. It's been a long time. This has water notes, Amalfi lemon, lotus, Virginia cedar, anemone, and orris root, and it just smells like an aromatic, juicy citrus with a whole lot of woodsiness. It's so sexy. Rarely will I say a very fresh perfume is sexy, but I would say this one is definitely sexy to the max. You can wear this even to like a date night where you want a little bit more. I've talked about this a trillion times on my channel, so I'm not gonna elaborate anymore on it. You guys know my love for MAC Turquoise. Let me know if you are an OG Turquoise fan as well in the comments down below. And I hope MAC never discontinues MAC Turquoise because that will be a sad day for us all. Those are my recommendations if you want to beat the summer heat and you want to smell fresh and amazing, but you don't want to feel like you're doing too much. I know it's really hot kind of globally right now. Well, other than Australia, you guys are in winter right now. But if you live anywhere like me, I live in Florida, be safe out there because this heat is no joke. That is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video.